The distribution of wildlife in East Africa is influenced by a combination of natural and human factors. These factors shape where various species of animals can thrive, affecting their populations and behavior across the region. East Africa, with its diverse landscapes ranging from the coastal plains of Kenya to the highlands of Tanzania, offers varied environments that support a wide range of wildlife species. Here are factors influencing the distribution of wildlife in East Africa. 1. Climate. Climate is one of the most important factors determining wildlife distribution. Areas with moderate rainfall and warm temperatures support a wide variety of wildlife due to the availability of water and vegetation. For example, savanna regions in Kenya and Tanzania host large herbivores like elephants and zebras. In contrast, arid areas like northern Kenya have fewer wildlife species due to limited vegetation and water. 2. Vegetation. The type and density of vegetation directly affect the kinds of animals that can survive in a given region. Herbivores thrive in grassland areas such as the Serengeti and Maasai Mara, which provide abundant grazing. Forested areas like Kakamega Forest support different species such as monkeys and birds adapted to dense canopies, while open plains attract grazers and their predators. 3. Altitude. Altitude affects both temperature and vegetation, which in turn influence wildlife distribution. In highland regions such as Mount Kenya and Mount Kilimanjaro, cooler temperatures and specific plant types attract unique wildlife like the mountain bongo and highland birds. Lower altitudes with warmer temperatures tend to support typical savanna species. 4. Availability of water. Water is essential for all forms of life, and its availability determines where animals can live and migrate. Wildlife is commonly found near rivers, lakes, and waterholes such as those in Tsavo and Amboseli national parks, where they gather for drinking and feeding. During dry seasons, animals migrate to areas with permanent water sources. 5. Human activities. Human activities such as farming, settlement, poaching, and deforestation negatively impact wildlife distribution. As humans encroach on natural habitats, animals are forced to migrate or face extinction. For instance, expanding agriculture around Lake Nakuru has affected flamingo populations due to pollution and habitat destruction. 6. Soils. Soils affect the type of vegetation in an area, which in turn influences the types of animals found there. Fertile soils in regions like the Rift Valley support lush grasslands that attract grazing animals and predators. Poor, sandy soils, on the other hand, support sparse vegetation and fewer animal species. 7. Government policy and conservation efforts. Government policies regarding the creation of national parks and game reserves have helped to preserve wildlife habitats. Areas under protection, such as Serengeti in Tanzania and Maasai Mara in Kenya, have abundant wildlife populations due to reduced human interference and effective anti-poaching efforts. 8. Presence of pests and diseases. Pests and diseases such as tsetse flies in parts of western Kenya and northern Tanzania discourage both human settlement and livestock rearing. However, these conditions may favor the survival of certain wildlife species that are more tolerant of such environments, leading to higher wildlife populations in these areas.